As you can see on the title, the difference between Matthias Ezako's church and the Christian church. You know, if you want to root out something, should you be copying that thing you want to root out? That is my question. You know, I threw this question to some people in a WhatsApp group, and they are yet to respond. What is the difference between Mathias Ezako's church and the Christian church? You know, Mathias Ezako, while aiming at expunging the Christian church from the land, while aiming at that, he is having a replacement. He wants to replace the Christian church with what he calls Omenana or Ordinana. Now, even the Ordinana is not what we know to be Ordinana. What he is trying to showcase is different from what we know as Ordinana. He is just copying Christianity, and yet he wants Christianity out. That is why I asked the question, can people who believe in Matthias tell us the difference between Mathias Ezako's church and the Christian church? Do you know what? If you listen to the songs they sing, they are in a hall, just like Christians use some hall for churches. They are in a hall. The difference is that they put on caps. The men put on caps while worshiping, whether it's Jehovah God or the Omenana God. But Christians, in the Christian church, the men do not put on caps. It's the women that covers. So that is not a major difference. Now, they worship too. They sing song. They have instrumental. They have choir. In Matthias Ezako's church, listen carefully. They have instrumentation. They play music. They have choir. They have choir master, somebody leading and other people answering. They dance just like the Christian church. So they sing. And some of the song, if you listen carefully, it is Christian song that certain things were changed, were swapped with what they believe. That is what they portray. So you wonder, what is the difference? What does he want? Now, the other day in his church, certain people donated fans. That's standing fans. Why did they donate those fans? Because the place is becoming too small for them. The members are increasing, and the space is too tight, and they don't want suffocation. Just like every other church. The church, people pay money through offerings. The fans are bought. Through donations from members, the fans are bought, or the air conditioners. Now, I can also hear Mathias the other day, because I used to follow his posts on Facebook. I saw when Mathias was telling his followers, you know, Mathias is the GO, general overseer of that, his own kind of church. I had him telling followers that they need to expand and they need to have branch. Just like other churches are having branches in several places. He told them they need to have branches, that he's thinking about Ebonyi, so that people will not come all the way from Ebonyi to come and worship wherever, I think maybe in Mpo, where his headquarters is. This is what Christians do too. Churches in Nigeria have branches. So why is he fighting the church? Maybe, okay, his church, I think the major reason he's attacking Ebukobi and the rest, he said they are doing miracles, and maybe his church cannot perform miracle. Okay, let's say he can perform miracle in the way of going to the hospital, but they cannot perform miracle. Now, I want to tell you, I worship in a church. I'm a member of the church, and the church has so much help people. The church believes in miracle, and the church also contributes money for the sick people. I have been there several times. I've contributed. There is a particular doctor in my church. He is very sick right now. The church did not only offer prayers. The church believed in prayers. The church prayed for this man, prayed for him, and have been praying for him. And while we pray for him, we gather money that is worth more than 2 to 3 million. So that he will go to hospital, and he's in the hospital. He's receiving treatment. So what is the church crime? What is the church's crime? Why can't Mathias allow the church to be? Okay, you see what Mathias is doing with Ebukobi. Mathias has been calling Ebukobi all the time. I don't know whether he's out of jealousy. Now, check it out. Certain people with certain sicknesses go to Ebukobi's church. Some of them, and most of them that had gone there, received money to go to hospitals to take care of themselves. That too, to Mathias, is an offense that Ebukobi gives them money. He expects Ebukobi to pray for them. Maybe Mathias should be the one to tell Ebukobi what to do. And each time the person comes out, Mathias attacks the person. And when he had opportunity, he lampoons at Ebukobi. Some people have gone to Ebukobi's place and later found themselves in Mathias' place. Some of them have received money from Ebukobi. Now, when they go to Mathias' place, Mathias will want to impose on them, acting as if they told him this or that, speaking on their behalf, that there is nothing in church, this and that. First of all, Ebukobi did not cause their sickness. Yes, in the church we pray. Christians believe in prayer, and Christian believes in going to the hospital. After all, certain of what is used in the form of treatment was inspired by God. So Christians go to church, they pray, they also give people money to go and treat themselves. So I don't know what's wrong with Mathias. So the only difference between his church setting and that of the Christian is that maybe Christians believe in signs and wonders. And if you look at Ebukobi's church and several assemblies, we realize the members keep increasing. Why? If there is nothing happening, now let's not question. I don't want to talk about the source of the miracles, but if there is nothing happening, the numbers will not continue to increase. Do you notice that? So I see what Mathias is doing as sheer jealousy. And that does not permit him. Yes, you have freedom of speech in this country. That does not give you the right to now insult anybody, call people bandits or whatsoever. That does not create room for defamation of character. So that is why the law is dealing with him. Meanwhile, as our brother, we are praying for him. Even when there will not be. Sooner he's going to be released. Just like the church will do. He has been pardoned, but there are certain things, according to reports from those who went for that, who are working towards a release. They said there are certain documents that will be, you need to append signatures and write certain things, including apologies. He will soon be out. And let me tell you part of Mathias' problem. It is the people around him. They are the ones that are swearing. They are telling him things that is swelling his ranks. They're the ones that are giving him the courage. The church is never the problem of Igbo land. In fact, recently, our people started distancing themselves from the church. Check the shape of Igbo land today. Check the shape of Igbo land compared to those times, the 90s, the 80s, when Igbo people were so much, this thing concerning church, they are serious about it. Check what is happening now. There's a decline in what is morally right. Check it out. They tell you, Igbos, that church has limited the black man. In Nigeria, the most Christians are Igbos. Yet, they are on the average, they are the most successful. So do you think the church is doing them any harm? No. So I'm asking you, what is the difference between Mathias' church and that of the Christian church? I don't see much difference, just that, okay, Mathias says he doesn't believe in signs and wonders and miracles. He believes in following scientifically created methods. And even the church also believes in that, going to the hospital. So what I see is sheer jealousy. I don't see any competition. Whenever Mathias sees somebody enters a church in the name of seeking miracles or healing and this and that, or even financial assistance, he gets angry. Why? Should we leave everything for you? Should people stop going to church because Mathias exists? I can't understand. So, if you're a Mathias supporter and you support what he does to eliminate church from IGBO, in whatever way he chooses to, please answer the question. Go and watch Mathias' videos on his page. Even Mathias, the day they attend church is on Sunday. Go and check that. So you tell us what is the difference between that of Mathias Church and having an understanding that the Christian church also helps. They give money to people to go and take care of themselves. Now you tell us the difference. How, you want to replace yours with ours, yet you have, we are yet to see the difference. And something about faith is personal these days. You allow people to choose. I've had people say Islam cannot be in our land. Islam can be there. It's a matter of choice. Whatever somebody chooses to follow, leave him. Belief is personal. Once you have groomed your children to the age of they can take care of themselves, they can choose whatever they like. You can only plead with someone to follow this or follow that. You can't force anybody. I leave you with this. Thanks for watching. Please share this widely. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not subscribed. Bye-bye for now.